Okay, I'm outside on Thursday morning. I'm about to clean off the rocks. I'm not going to do the whole thing here, but I want to show the process. I have my air conditioner running behind me, and they are mowing on the state route directly in front of me, so there's some really interesting background noise going on, but it seems like it might be cooling down a little bit. Alright, once again, it's really hard to dump rocks out of this. Previous to bringing it out, I put Dawn dishwashing liquid in it, and I added a lot of water, and I let it run for about a half hour to kind of thin out that slurry goods to make it a little easier to clean off. And I have like a held strainer. Now I'm going to basically take handfuls of rocks, dump them in that, rinse them off, and then I'm going to put them in the tote that I see in front of me. Then I'll have to clean out the barrel because I'll be using the same barrel for the pre-polished stage, which comes up next. So see in a second when I open the barrel what it looks like when you add a lot of water. And here comes the mower, so I'll just stop talking and start working. Well, that's pretty much the process, and when I get done I'll clean out the bowl. I think I'll go ahead and stop here and I'll pick it up when we get back in the house. Okay, I'm back inside. The process now is I'm going to grab rocks pretty much one at a time, so this is going to take a while. Let me see if I can get that to focus. Okay, there's like a little bit of slurry left on there, so that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to try to rinse those off. Now I'm going to put them down here in my colander, and basically once I've gotten through most of the rocks, I'm going to put them back in this tote and fill it up with water to keep them wet. I'm kind of excited about this. I sort of wish I wasn't leaving and I could go ahead and just move right on to the next step. And see, here's another one that's got a little bit of slurry out here on the end. When the slurry is that thick, it's hard to get it all off, and especially just rinsing off the way I did, that's not gonna cut it. So now I'm going to rinse all that off, rinse all the rocks off, and put them back in the tote and put some water in it, and then they'll sit for a little over a week, and I'll come back and do step 3, which would be pre-polish. Okay, here are the rocks. I think I got all of them. That's a fair amount of rocks there. I did pull a couple out just to show you some things. First of all, for those of you who do rock tumbling, this won't, you'll know where I'm going right away with this. But sometimes people might be new at, might be looking at this and going, wow, those look great already. Why are you not done? Well, here's why I'm not done. Okay. After step 2, they're very smooth, but when they're dry, I'm trying to find that. There we go. When they're dry, they're not shiny. When they're wet, they're shiny. Now the wet does give you an idea of what they're going to be after two more steps. Okay, so yeah, that is what they'll look like dry when I'm done, but I'm not done yet. One of the things going through looking for slurry, this one was like, I had several like this. My viewfinder is upside down. That's why I'm having a hard time moving my hand and not, there we go. Ones like this that have gray in them were driving me nuts because I think that thing's got slurry all over. I actually did not find a whole lot that still had slurry on them, so I guess I did a pretty good job outside. Here's a couple more that I'm pretty excited about. This one I think is going to be a beautiful rock when it's done. I don't know if you'll be able to get a good look at that with the light, but it's really dark, but it's got red and yellow in it. Here's a piece of carnelian that'll, I think, be really nice when it comes out. Okay, well, I think I'm going to wrap this up. What I'm going to do is that's all the ceramics I used, and I don't know if you can tell, but the water's a little bit cloudy, so I'm going to rinse this off good, or at least the best I can, put the rocks back in there, cover them up with water, and get everything ready for my vacation at the beach. Everybody have a good one. Happy tumbling. See you in the next video.